mention, I don't know about you, but I'm sure you still remember those big meatballs that you used to eat when you'd go out for Italian food, and now you no longer can have them because you're on this gluten-free diet. Today I want to show you one of my best gluten-free meatball recipes that everyone likes. It has quite a few ingredients in it, but they are the best. And if you love getting big balls in your pasta sauce, you're going to love these meatballs. So let me show you what we're going to use for this recipe. 1 teaspoon of soy sauce, and that's a gluten-free soy sauce. Some ketchup, about a couple tablespoons of ketchup, 1 egg, a pound of lean ground beef that I have here, 93.7 mixture. You can also use turkey if you'd like. 1/2 cup of our gluten-free, yeast-free breadcrumbs. I don't have a lot of luck with finding those at the store, so I've just made my own here. And what I do is just freeze them up, and then when I need them for a recipe, I just take out how much it is I need. 1 teaspoon of basil, and that's about 1 little basil leaf that I've chiffonade up. 1/2 of a chopped onion, 2 little cloves of garlic. Now you can just choose 1 if you'd like, but we like a lot of garlic in our family. Some parsley. And in this dish we have a 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of thyme, and 1/4 teaspoon of oregano. And that will do it for this recipe. There we have it. This is the ingredients we'll be using to make these really good gluten-free big balls that taste delicious. So come on over and I'll show you how we're going to do this. Okay, in goes our teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. Soy sauce, 1 teaspoon. 2 tablespoons of ketchup, and there goes the second one. Our 1 egg, and that'll do it for our wet ingredients. Now we're just going to combine these guys up. Sometimes using your hands works really good too, but right now I'm just going to use a spoon, and then later we'll really get... Okay, we're ready to add in our sea salt, oregano, and our thyme. Just going to sprinkle it all the way around here. You want to put it all in one spot, kind of move it around. Our teaspoon of fresh basil. That smells really good. Our 1/2 of a small onion. Garlic press. Park our clove right in there. Muscle power here. There it goes. Just take your spoon and get it off. That's what's left over there. Shell of it. Throw that out. Close it up. Push really hard. Every drop there. Release the membrane out of there and throw that away right there. Right, now I'm going to chop my sprig of parsley. Or dried parsley, whatever you have, will work fine. There it goes. It's a really good stir. There we go. These meatballs are full of flavor, as you can see. We've got onions, basil, garlic, oregano, thyme. Yum. It smells delicious. Alright, lastly we'll pop in our 1/2 cup of gluten-free, yeast-free breadcrumbs. If you're not on a gluten-free diet, what you'll be doing is just adding in a 1/2 cup of regular breadcrumbs. There we go. And stir. Looks pretty mixed up. Now what we're going to do is take our hands that are clean, washed, taking off my rings and everything. We're just going to... It's a really quick, good mix. Make sure everything's combined really well in there. It is. Okay, now we're just going to make our meatballs. You can make these guys whatever size you'd like. Okay, I'm going to make my balls about 2 inches around, I'd say. There it is, just like that. And then what we'll be doing is adding these guys onto a baking sheet that's covered with aluminum foil. Alright, here we have it. My meatballs are up and now they're ready to go in the oven. Don't those look yummy? We're going to pop these guys in our preheated 400-degree oven, and they're going to bake for between 30 and 40 minutes. Alright, and make sure you keep an eye on them. Flip them over a couple times. In they go. Alright, we're at the halfway mark. We're going to check our meatballs and give them a flip. If you hear something in the background, that's my dishwasher going. Those look good. Let's take a pair of tongs and flip these guys just like that. Looks like they got a little smaller while they were cooking through here. So I forgot to tell you, out of the pound of meat we use, we've got 20 meatballs here. Okay, we got them all flipped over. Put them back in for another 15 minutes. I'll show you on my stovetop what I have going on here while we're making our meatballs, I'm making my pasta. This is a gluten-free pasta that I'm using, so of course you can see it has a lot of starch going on in there. It's not going to look like your regular average wheat pasta. So if you're expecting something different, let me warn you now, you're going to have a lot of starch in your pasta when you're cooking it. And it looks pretty much ready to go. On the other side here, we've got our spaghetti sauce that is looking good. I have it on a low heat, just kind of letting it simmer while we're waiting on our meatballs. Tastes pretty good. Okay, there we have it. I've added my pasta to a colander, drained it, and then in the bottom of this pot that we just used, I've added water in there. I've just placed it right back on top of my cast iron still, as you can see here. It's going to keep my pasta warm. And then of course you can add the lid on too. That's going to keep my pasta warm while we're waiting on our meatballs to finish up. That's just a quick tip for you. Alright, here we have it. I just shoved my meat thermometer into my meatball. We're at, can't see it real well, but we're at medium beef, which means we're at 165 degrees, so these guys are done. If you don't have a meat thermometer, what you can do is just cut your meatball in half and just give it a little slice and check it out. As you can see here, it's not pink at all, which means it's fully cooked. You don't want to have pink in your meat, especially not in your meatball. Alright, so it's done. Now we can get ready to pile these onto our pasta and sauce. There it is, a pile of fresh homemade meatballs ready to go. Go. If you recognize that one, the one with the hole in it's the one we tested out. Make sure it was ready. I'm taking about 5 of those. I add a little more sauce right over top. Find the Parmesan cheese. I don't want it left. And it goes. Does that look good or what? Alright, it's all ready to go. Here we are, our meatballs are all done. I've taken a few out and I've added them to my pasta, which is a spaghetti pasta and a sauce. I'm going to try one of these out and see how it is. It smells really good. I'm really hungry. This is really good. I hope you give this a try. You won't be disappointed. This is a perfect Italian dish. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a blessed day.